One of the fun things working in an auction house is that you sometimes come across unexpected treasures. And that was the case here with the prints in this portfolio. They came in to me as Japanese prints, probably reprints. They weren't really sure what they were. We see a lot of Japanese prints. I love Japanese prints, but we can't always sell them because they're not always in great condition. But when I opened up this portfolio, wow, I was stunned. The first thing that leapt out at me was the color. The color is impeccable. Yellows that are unfaded, pinks and reds, they were gorgeous. The next thing that occurred to me is that although they look superficially Japanese, they are not actually Japanese. In some ways, they have a kind of European lens on them. They're actually by a French artist named Paul Jacoulet, who was born in France, but his family moved to Japan when he was 2 years old, and he grew up in Japan, and he grew up studying with great Japanese masters of the ukiyo-e tradition. Ukiyo-e means the floating world, and it's a tradition from Japanese prints using woodblock prints, individual woodblocks for every color used. And Paul Jacoulet grew up in the early 20th century in Japan and mastered this technique, but as a European. The next thing that occurred to me is that they have fantastic representations of different cultures. They have Japanese, they have Mongolian cultures, Manchurian, Korean, and especially the South Seas. Jacoulet traveled from his home in Japan all across Asia in the decades before World War II and right up into World War II. He traveled and he documented people in Manchuria and Korea. He documented what the tattoos look like in the different South Sea islands. And he looked at it as an artist and as an anthropologist. And for me, one of the fascinating things with these prints is that, yes, they are in perfect condition, and probably that's the most important thing. But also, they are in the ukiyo-e tradition. He has captured a floating world. He has captured a world that has gone by from the South Seas in the 1930s and 40s, a world that is no more.